Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom! Okay. I will go speak here to Scarlet Monestary. A name I sorta recognize.
Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Tirisfal Glades. So, we spoke to one guy and he was like, no, I don't want to join you, I want to be free, and he ran off. And then we spoke to Lillian, which I already know will eventually join us. I'm guessing this guy will fight us. So Valdred Moray, I sorta recognize his name.
And you
What? What's going on? Who are you? What happened to me? Don't you remember? You died. I died? Yes, you're right. I died. It was an orc. He cut off my hands and left me to die.
Valdred looks down at his hands.
These aren't my hands. These aren't my hands!
Yeah, I was about to comment that before, like, well, he actually does have hands. But yeah, okay, I guess Undertaker Mordo gave him new hands that were other hands.
Calm down, Valdred. Undertaker Mordo probably sewed some new ones on for you.
I should really read these before I say things. Valdred looks back and down at his hands.
I suppose this is my fate then. Ha! Part of an undead army. Somehow I never considered that I might end up fighting for the Forsaken.
He looks back up at you.
What do I do now? You talk to Undertaker Mordo. He'll tell you what to do. That's all I know.
Oh, he wouldn't fight us.
I see. Well then, let's get to work, Rowan. The Dark Lady needs us, right?
So instantly, even though he was a human that was Alliance, he's like, well, I guess I'm in the Horde now. He doesn't he doesn't even like question it, like, well, he probably knows he can't rejoin the Alliance, but to instantly get loyalty like that's sorta weird to me. Hello?
Valdred Moray, reporting for duty, sir.
I still sorta recognize his name. I guess
what do you
I'll see you later. There's so many characters in World of Warcraft that it's gonna be impossible for me to remember every single one of minor characters.
Not even the power of the Valkyr was enough to save these creatures.
The zombies he's talking about.
They were doomed from the beginning. I have obtained some equipment for you, It's not much, but it will help.
So a battered cloak or flax gloves? Well, I already have gloves, so that doesn't really give me anything. Why does it say for discipline, holy, or shadow specialization? That's all of them. It doesn't need to say that. This one doesn't say anything. So I'll go with the cloak, because it actually gives me 1 extra armor. 50 quests! Wow! Oh yeah, I remembered even another thing that I wanted to say. Oh, we have a cloak! Now that we're... So, first of all, the first time I ever played World of Warcraft was actually as a Forsaken. And my main character is a gnome, which was the first character I ever created. But the first time I ever played World of Warcraft was not on my account. It was my friend Philip, who you've seen on the channel before when I played Nintendo Land. And he also was in a game of Worms that we played way back. He got World of Warcraft first, and he showed it to me, and he let me create a character. And I created a Forsaken Mage, and that was the first character I ever played in World of Warcraft. I only got to like level 5 or 6 or something like that, but still. So it's this place was not the first thing I ever saw. The first thing I ever saw was when he was playing, and that was the Deep Run Tram. That was the first thing I ever saw in World of Warcraft. But this is one of the first places I've seen when playing my own character. So caretaker, yeah, I spoke to all the people.
You've done well, priest. As you can see, not all of us have resigned to our fates. I'm glad to see that you're at least willing to work. Valdred will be a valuable asset to the Forsaken. As for the other two, there is not much we can do. We cannot force them to join us.
Lillian is gonna join us, trust me. Yay! Level!
Hello again.
Oh, Darnell showed up. Oh yeah, we're getting all these rep with all the That's new. Getting rep with all the different parts of the Horde. Well, Orgrimmar, Thunderbluff, Trolls, Sylvanas City, Bilgewater Cartel, Pandaren, and Horde overall. I guess the Horde overall and Undercity. I guess it's all but the new Drakthir faction.
Darnell tells me that the two of you have already met. That's good, because I'm sending you both into Deathnell. Your work is done here. Speak with Death God Saltane in Deathnell to the north. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Speak with Death Guard Saltane at Deathnell in Tirisfal Glades.
Victory for Sylvanas.
For Sylvanas.
Alright. He's so big. And we got a new spell, Flash Heal, a fast spell that can heal an ally for blah 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 damage. The other thing I wanted to say that this is either the second or the third time that I'm recording World of Warcraft stuff during a pre-patch. We did Legion one when I was doing Dun Moreau. That was annoying because the Legion invasions kept interrupting my recording sessions so that I couldn't quest. Oh. The rain, it's not raining in Deathnell. It is over here at Deathnell Graves, but not down in the actual town. No rain there. That's weird. But it's nice to have the silence.
Good, you're still here. Now, where's Death God Saltane?
Okay.
This had better be.
Death God Oliver. Oh!
What now?
You just you ran over to him to show where he was. Yeah, a couple of houses here. Blacksmith, Rand.
What do you require?
I don't need to repair anything. Harold, Rames. I do remember the humans, or the former humans that are Forsaken now, many of them tend to have quite odd names. Savior the Huntsman. Oh, class trainers. They don't serve much of a purpose anymore. They can send you into training grounds. That's what they do. Like, at first they were super important. They taught you all your spells and everything. And then, when that was removed, they still like, oh, if you want to change your spec, you have to go to your trainer. And they teach dual spec, which was a thing back in the day as well. Now it's only sending you into training grounds. That's all they do. But I was gonna say... Oh, yeah. We were talking about the pre-patch. So currently, we're in the pre-patch for the new expansion, The War Within. Which is in a couple of weeks, I think, here. I think it's around here. Sometime around this point here. So we're getting very close to that. And that's gonna be interesting. I'm so busy with stuff. I have so much to do in WoW. Like, I'm still doing the last couple of things on my time running character. I have stuff I want to do on my main, and then we have the expansion coming out, and I'm taking a mini break from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I want to get back into and finish. And then I have a bunch of other games, and then more games coming out from that last Nintendo Direct with the announced stuff. So much stuff to do.
What would you ask of death?
Oh yeah, and also before we finish here, the pre-patch. So we did the Legion pre-patch, then I recorded one thing. I may have done one of these series during another pre-patch, but I'm not sure. I just really remember the Legion one because of getting interrupted.
Those Valkyr have been really busy resurrecting you newbies lately. I've already seen a couple dozen new bodies run down that hill since this morning. You, however, are the most promising priest I've seen today.
Embrace the shadow.
We've been shipping in dead bodies from Silverpine, Hillspread. Hell, anywhere we can get them from. We can't, however, afford to ignore the bodies which are sitting right on our front doorstep. The last vestiges, I think, of the Scarlet Crusade roam here in Tirisfal Glades. While we've managed to push them from Deathnell, Several of their bodies litter the buildings to the north and the east. Go find them, and bring that Darnell fellow with you. He looks strong enough to carry a few corpses.
He's really big. Search Deathnell and the vicinity for 6 scarlet corpses. Then point at them so Darnell can pick them up. Oh, you have to use /point. Huh.
The living.
Oh yeah, and there are arrows there where they are. Well, thank you for helping me extra much. Well, I do believe this is the first time in my... Oh yeah, also, by the way, episode 300 of World of Warcraft. Welcome everyone. I ended last episode with saying like, oh, it's gonna be episode 300, and then I forgot it now. Well, this is episode 300 of my World of Warcraft series. Oh, Dark Cleric Duisten.
Better be good.
What can this insignificant servant do for you, Ron? Training, perhaps?
Not anymore. Wounded Death Guard, I'll heal you. Heal!
I'm listening.
Yeah, a bunch of Wounded Death Guards. And Venya Martand. Maximilian. Oh, just Maximilian, no last name. Warlock Trainer. And Demon Trainers, right. Kayla Smythe. Novice Elreth. The Mage Trainer, Isabella. So, like, the Caster Trainers are in here. And here we have Shadow Priest Sarvis, who has a quest. But first, yeah, episode 300, that's amazing. We getting close to a full year worth of World of Warcraft on my channel. Well, in 65 more episodes, that's quite a bit. We're not gonna get close to that anytime soon, but I was about to say... Oh, yeah. I think during all these episodes, I think this is the first time we run into the Scarlet Crusade. We'll talk about them more later. I just wanted to mention that it's the first time.
What is it?
If you're...
Like he doesn't have a jaw. You see, his tongue is just hanging out. How does he speak?
If you're...
Yeah, let's do that.
If you're going to be an asset to the Forsaken, you'll need to learn how to fight. And there's no better target than the scared minions that continue to pester us. The wretched ghouls and rattle-caged skeletons that roam the north and to the east are former troopers of the fallen Scourge. They should prove to be an even match for fledgling priests like you. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again.
Kill 8 undead outside of Deathnell. You may kill either wretched ghouls or rattle-caged skeletons. We get boots. That doesn't make a difference. They're worth 2 more copper coins. And we can't see our boots anyway, basically, almost, with these robes. So, that voice kind of hurt my jaw to do. So, like, not using your lower jaw to speak. So, I'm only giving it to this character. And no one else. No one else gets that voice. Alright. Oh, yeah. So, ghouls look like this.
Let's get moving, Rowan. Sultane said that we'd find some corpses up here.
Oh, he just died.
I think I see some corpses up ahead. Let's go, Rowan. You do the searching and fighting. I'll do the lifting.
Oh, Wretched Gold. This one will actually attack me. That one, last one was not... And that one got shot too. And so does this one. So yeah, the skeletons... They have an updated model, but they... Wait, this one doesn't? No, this is an old skeletal model. This is like the one from original World of Warcraft. They haven't... But they did make updated skeletons. Why hasn't this one been updated? I think it was in... either Warlords of Draenor, or it was in Battle for Azeroth. And here...
Point.
Oh, he picks it up. Can I do /point? Nope, I actually have to... Okay, so it wasn't a /point thing. Whoop! 2 of them in a pile. Hello. So goals look different. I don't understand exactly what makes them different. Undead-wise. Like, are they dumber or smarter than zombies? I guess they're more powerful than zombies, but what makes them more powerful? Like, oh, you raised a muscular guy, let's call him a ghoul instead of a ghoul instead of a zombie. I don't understand. Woo! Yeah, but I mentioned last episode that, oh, being a Forsaken and using the light, that's actually quite a feat, because it burns them, because they are undead. So they are not... So they are quite, like, powerful of both mind and body, being able to not only call the light, but, like, not die from it, because it does hurt them to use it, lore-wise. Oh, here, a young scavenger. A little tiny wolf. Yeah, these are like the old wolf models. Yeah, I tend, whenever I play World of Warcraft, I tend to talk about like which models in the games needs updating. There are so many different wolf models, by the way. They really should make an updated version of the really old one. That this one is. There were originally 2 different wolf models in World of Warcraft, and they added a new one in Wrath of the Lich King, and then another new one in Warlords of Draenor. And I think after that they like updated some update, wolf update again, possibly. I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, a pile of corpses he's carrying around. Yep. And a skeleton for the last one. Blip. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go and turn them in and end the episode that way. Yeah, it's gonna start speeding up as we start getting through all the things I want to talk about.
Great work, Rowan. I knew you weren't useless. Here, take one of these. We death gods have piles of these things just sitting around.
Piles of belts? Okay. I mean, it's worth 1 more copper. Yay, level up! Oh, the power word shield! Oh, he dropped them all off now. Oh, and now Darnell is gone. Oh, and they used the death animation for the humans because they wouldn't have they didn't have an animation for corpses just falling down. So, I guess we'll go by look, because 1 copper, it's not... So, it does look better. We'll go with that. Well, I was about to ask, like, why couldn't you give me something I didn't already have? Well, cloak was really the only thing I didn't already have. Like, shoulders and head and some of those other things are for higher levels.
Hello.
You're growing in strength, Ryan. I've seen your type before. You will be moving out of death now and on to greater things before long. Just make sure you don't lose sight of where you started. You have much to accomplish, priest.
Beware the living.
Why don't you go speak with my noise Elrith? She serves me and will have some tasks to which you can apply your new abilities.
Speak to Novice Elrith at Death Knell in Tirisfal Glades. Oh, we'll do that next time, because we'll actually check out my new boots. I guess we'll just equip them because they're new, whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching episode 300 of World of Warcraft, specifically Tirisfal Glades. Don't forget, questions! Questions. For how long have you watched my World of Warcraft Let's Play? It started back in 2015, so it's a little more than 9 years ago, because it was early 2015. But like, at which point did you start watching it? Did you start now with this Tirisfal Glade stuff? Which zone that I played through did you start watching this series? Just let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Boom.
Yay! Hey!
Boom, boom.
Yay!
Watch some videos.
Hey!
Boom.